Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings last season failed to snap their league-long playoff drought. Coach Luke Walton said it's about building a culture, getting on the same page, and getting better. I truly feel right now we're a much better team. So as a coach, I'm happy with where we're at and where we're headed. Kevin, back to you.
I bet they are. Thank you, DA. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1. And for the Kings, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Paul. There's the pass to Booker. Fires from deep. And no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. It's Fox with the drive. Whiteside finds Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And Phoenix pushing it up now. From deep, Johnson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Ball against Fox. Hield outside. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And so Bagley nails them both. About a minute played so far here in the first. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk. You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career. He demonstrated three-point range. And while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the middle, here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Johnson inside, covered by Barnes, and the wide open shot from Crowder. Nice open look, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hield the pass to Whiteside. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Nets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And looking at Sacramento, they win one, they lose one. They think they're going in the right direction, then they seem to take a step back. It's been a season of inconsistency so far. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now the feed to Barnes. Here's Fox. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Ball outside. The 3 from Johnson. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Harrison Barnes picks one up. Great for those teams that did make a deal with the trade deadline. How hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
Well, you know, guys who need the ball to be effective, it can be harder to integrate. But for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. So it's a tough call either way, especially if you have to go into a new environment where the terminology and everything's different. No doubt my experiences in having guys traded to be a part of our teams, it was a tough transition for most of them.
Did you ever do it as a player?
I did it, yeah, and it's tough, you know. It's not just the team. I mean, you uprooted. You might have to leave your family if the kids are in school. I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it that just don't revolve around what happens on the court.
Now here's Hield. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Here's Booker. Sacramento making their last shot. Outside, Crowder passes it to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Johnson finds Crowder. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now Booker. 32 points for him last game against Golden State.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Fox against Paul. The kick out to Barnes. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Oh, Whiteside in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Here's Booker. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Shot on the wing and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Kings trail by 9. Now here's Fox. A 32-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Back to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Suns leading by 7. Booker with it. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Ball against Fox. Hield from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got 5.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Booker looking around. Paul against Fox. Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. He's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Holmes now top of the key. Back to Fox. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Holmes trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Crowder. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Davis comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Halliburton subbed in for Hield. Phoenix also making some changes. Sharch has checked in for Jay Crowder. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Chris Paul. Now, here's Bridges. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State. The drive by Booker. Ayton inside. Holmes on him. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Another shot. Nice jump shot. Good. 6 points for Devin Booker.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from 3-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Meadow, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Wright in for De'Aaron Fox. Halliburton passes to Wright. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bridges. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Kings trail by 8. Davis drives in, and it goes down 2 points.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. There's Galloway, guarded by Wright. Here's Bridges. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And a quick look at the numbers for DeAndre Ayton. 5th in rebounding, 10th in blocks, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. And here is Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Halliburton. Guarded closer. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Smith checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And stolen by Wright. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Kaminsky, the pass to Saric. Here's Galloway, guarded by Wright. Davis with some nice D. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. 6-point game. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
You know, the easy one there. You know, Galloway able to read the defense, finding his man for the great setup. Pretty.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And so he hits both. Suns leading by 6. Here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's the triple. The rebound by Halliburton.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Wright. Knocks it loose. Here's Galloway. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Pass to Bridges. 1:43 left in the first. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Suns lead by 8.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Holmes kicks to Wright. And he banks in the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Galloway, the pass to Saric. Bridges, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Wright. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Davis, the pass to Medu. Holmes trying to free himself up. Medu can't hit. Phoenix leading by 8. There's Galloway. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
You know, and that's just smart basketball. Galloway has got a solid build, so why not seek out the contact and get yourself to the free throw line? That's perfect.
Phoenix shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw good from Galloway.
You know, it's amazing. Galloway completely unheralded before catching on with the Knicks. This is the guy who was the first ever call-up from their D-League affiliate, and he's showing he belongs.
So he gets them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The Kings trail by 10. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Wright the pass to Holmes. 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Shoots from the baseline. Phoenix leading by 10. There's Galloway. And Wright pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And a tremendous offensive catalyst. Chris Paul recently talked about the defensive side.
First and foremost, we just got to do better. And I think the first place where we need to improve is on the defensive end. We've played so many close games this year. It's like we try to make every game interesting.
Spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got Smith. He's out there with Frank Kaminsky. Bridges out there with Sharch. And it's Galloway in at the point.
DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
And so Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Kaminsky. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who can space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Halliburton. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Phoenix leading by 6. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Paul kicks to Kaminsky. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against Minnesota. Yes, that goes in. Fox has got 8 points.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Fox against Paul. It's deflected, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Whiteside. He's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Here's Halliburton following the basket by Chris Paul. Halliburton passes to Fox. Poked loose. It's stolen by Smith. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges. He has 7.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. And it's Fox with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Out to the wing. Now here's Kaminsky. He's covered by Whiteside. Kaminsky, the pass to Paul. And he gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The Suns have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Sacramento making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Medu. Harrison Barnes comes in for Terrence Davis. And Hield subbed in for Halliburton. Phoenix also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Kaminsky. Johnson comes in for Smith. And it's Devin Booker in for Bridges.
One shot.
And that one falls for Paul.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Johnson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And a quick look at some of the numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now here's Paul. Lets it go from deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hield attacking. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And you can tell Bagley knows his strengths on offense and does a great job playing to them.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Down low, here's Ayton, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Hield against Booker. Hield, the pass to Whiteside. The pass to Hield. Back to Fox. Rebound by the Suns. Tries from 16, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Paul's got 10 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Crowder against Fox. Left side Bagley. And here's Barnes for 3. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker with it. Now guarded by Fox. Deflects the pass and stolen by Whiteside. That's a 2 from Hield. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
A catch and shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 10-point lead. Passes it to Paul. Shoots over Fox. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Booker with no one around. Here's Ayton. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
The Kings have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Hield. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
The first one falls. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
He's off on the second.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best 3-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Again, the miss by Booker. The Kings trail by 13. Barnes dishes to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Out on his own on the break. Goes up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Hield.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
For Phoenix, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Man, such an easy release for Devin Booker. Doesn't have to elevate that much to get that shot off.
And what that means, Greg, is that smooth stroke translates into the 3-point shootout. Booker with the all-time record, 28 points in a round. That leads to a victory in 2018 in that contest. That was special. Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
Now here's Hield. He's got 8. Here's Galloway. Ball's knocked loose, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 10 to the middle from 11 feet away. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions
Right now, they need a basket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And Phoenix also making a switch. Sharge has checked in. Now Booker, 8 points for him. Ayton, the pass to Galloway. He kicks it to Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
Wow, Dario Saric gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
Pass to Wright. The pass to Holmes. Bagley in the post. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota.
And don't make a mistake, the 3 blocks had a huge impact on the game as well. It really turned the game in their favor.
Here's Galloway. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Booker finds Saric over Bagley, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Saric has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Wright. That shot off, and Phoenix will come the other way. And Phoenix pushing it up now for 3. Booker. Bagley with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, my goodness. The tools are there for Harrison Barnes. That's a big-time athletic drive and a strong finish. Beautiful.
Suns leading by 19. Saric outside. Johnson outside. The three-pointer no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, tremendous drive by Harrison Barnes. You know, so often he's played to shoot that, but he can put it on the deck and fly by you.
And so Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Healed against Booker. Left side, Saric. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Sacramento making some changes. Halliburton's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Terrence Davis in for DeLon Wright. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Saric passes to Booker. There's Galloway. 4 on the clock. Over Davis. They grab their own miss. And Saric kicks to Booker. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
1:30 left now here in the second. Suns leading by 15. There's Galloway. Over Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
And taken away by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Count that one.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Barnes can't get it to go. Barnes has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Johnson, a wide open look, drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Davis looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Rebound by the Suns. Passes it to Galloway. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Davis against Bridges. Outside, Davis. The kick out to Barnes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Phoenix controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, a very effective first half. What are you seeing that allows you to attack them so effectively?
Well, in one of these games, it's very up-tempo, fast-paced, and, you know, if they just run, I have fun, you know, assisting and passing on the ball, so it's a fun game for me.
The game's easy when you play downhill. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, how'd you see it?
You had to love the persistence they showed on the offensive boards in the first two quarters. They put everything they had into cleaning that glass. And they came away with a lot of second chance points and a healthy halftime lead to show for it. And they're in a great position right now.
And Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento?
Well, there's no two ways around it. They got trounced on the glass and on the scoreboard. They got to show a little more fight now. Looks like they're not competing, and it's showing on the boards most of all.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Kings trail by 20. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Whiteside is out there with Bagley, and it's Fox in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now, here's Bagley, and that one goes long.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Offensive rebound. Ayton. It's tipped. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Phoenix leading by 18. Booker outside. Shoots over Fox, and the jumper falls for him. Booker's got 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
On the wing, Hield. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Hield against Paul. But they'll get another chance. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Fox against Paul. It's Fox with the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. From 17 feet out, that one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Booker. He's got 12. Rebound by the Kings. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Hield. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Hield. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fox against Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract. Coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
Hield with the bucket.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Suns leading by 12. To the inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
For Phoenix, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Fox deciding where to go with it. Barnes right side. Right side up top. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Hield can't hit. Got a piece of it. Phoenix leading by 14. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Ayton trying to break free. He gets that one. Johnson's got 16 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Bagley with a wide open look. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Fox. He's got 14. Here's Hield. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team, Doris, that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability. All the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
Now here's Paul. 12 points for him. Shoots over Fox. Again, Phoenix. The Kings trail by 16. Fox with it. Healed outside. Over Booker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hield's got 10 points here in the second half. Here is Paul. He's got 14. Outside Crowder. From the arc. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here is Davis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Fox dishes to Whiteside. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Suns leading by 12. Paul outside. Booker against Hield. And Whiteside sends it back. Hield outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hield's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Kings. Booker outside. In the corner, Crowder with it. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
It's good. Whiteside's got a second bucket tonight.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. In the corner, Crowder with it. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Fox finds Hield. And it's off from three-point range. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Meadows subbed in for Marvin Bagley. And the Suns also making a change. Sharch checked in for Booker. At the elbow with Sharch. Kicks it out to Paul. To the wing on the left. To the inside. Sharch passes to Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Crowder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
And here's Davis for 3. But they get it back. Holmes passes to Medu. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge. The Kings trail by 13. Bridges with the steal. Here's Sharch. And slam dunk by Sharch.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Halliburton's checked in for Sacramento. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Langston Galloway comes in for Paul.
What's up?
Free throw good, Fox.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Crowder goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Crowder's got 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Second chance shot, and the layup by Sharch. Sharch has got 4 points in the quarter.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Fox passes to Davis. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. Kings moving the ball around. Medu can't hit. Suns leading by 16. Sharch, that's good. And that's 10 points for Dario Saric.
You know, the vision there from Galloway. He keeps his head up, scanning the floor. Beautiful.
Right wing. Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Holmes passes to Halliburton. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Three-pointer, Crowder. He can't hit that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Galloway. Outside Crowder. No good with the triple.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Galloway. The kick out to Crowder. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Crowder's got 15.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
.141 left in the third quarter. Fox passes to Medu. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Phoenix making some changes. Smith comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Devin Booker in for Langston Galloway. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 15-point game. Kicks it to Bridges. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Davis, and he converts the layup.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
.109 left here in the third quarter. Booker outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Now, here is Halliburton. Defended by Bridges. It's Fox with the drive. Outside, Davis. Lets it go with the 3. Some solid defense from Saric.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And Phoenix has possession. Sacramento making their last shot. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Booker kicks to Kaminsky. His three-pointers off the mark. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
A nice shot by Booker.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Smith is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard.
You know, crafty, that seems to be the word most applied to Booker. Able to get the defense to overreact.
Both free throws good from Booker.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now, here is Halliburton. It's Fox atop the key. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good. Fox hits them both. Here's Booker. Can't hit from the elbow. The Kings trail by 17. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Holmes, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Now Bridges.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Launches the 3. That one misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Booker outside. Johnson finds Bridges. Up and in on the layup. And the Suns lead by 17.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Outside, Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Halliburton. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
The Kings making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Ball's checked in for Phoenix. Bagley, no good. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. A nice shot by Booker.
Devin Booker has got a 70-point game in his history. He is cooking. You might want to check him tonight.
Here's Fox, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And going up against the Pelicans, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
The first one falls.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Whiteside's checked in for Sacramento. Hield comes in for Halliburton. And a change for the Suns. Ayton's checked in. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Booker finds Paul. Now Ayton. Three-pointer. Paul's shot is off.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Whiteside, good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Booker with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. They trail by 16. And here's Barnes for three. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Paul for three. Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
The Kings trail by 19. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the middle. Bagley with the bucket.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Booker outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. Hield left side. And Fox has it in the corner. Smith with it. Now guarded by Fox. Paul kicks to Booker.
Come get it. Come get it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
It's Fox with the drive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring, even when he gets bodied up.
One shot.
Suns leading by 16. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Pass to Barnes. On the wing, Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson up top. For three, Booker. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Smith feeling it out a bit. And Paul gets it to go in. 16 points for Chris Paul.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Feeds it to Bagley. Hield from outside. They get it back. Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Paul against Fox. Takes it from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him. I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns.
One shot.
Phoenix leading by 13. Booker with it. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And that one, good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here is Fox. Pass to Hield. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hield's got 28 points for the game. And here are the Suns now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Booker. In the corner, Crowder with it. Misses the 3. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the King. It's a 13-point game. Hield can't hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Suns have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Paul. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Whiteside's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Rejected by Booker. Over in the corner, Paul hits the three-point bomb. 21 points in the game.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Paul against Fox. Hield outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ayton. That shot no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Hield dishes to Barnes. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. The Kings trail by 16. Outside, Fox. Now the pass to Barnes. No good with the triple.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
The shot by Paul, no good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Good work defensively by Crowder. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Suns leading by 16. Booker outside. Passes it to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. That shot missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
On the wing, Heel. Back to Fox. Fox is double. Barnes outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 9th assist in the game now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Suns leading by 13. Down low. Paul's shot is off. And for Sacramento, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Whiteside. Barnes hits them both. Now here's Booker. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. The Kings trail by 13. Now Heel. Barnes outside to the left wing. Here's Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Booker from the arc. Drops in the tray. Booker's got 36.
How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Healed against Booker. Holmes, good. Holmes got 4 this quarter. Here's Booker. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Paul. A three-pointer off the mark. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Barnes. Johnson with the block. Paul against Fox. With the teardrop, and it's Paul getting it to go. Paul's got 25 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Devin Booker.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Hield. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Both free throws good from Hield. Moore with it. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Craig. Carter dishes to Saric. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 16.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Hield with the bucket.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good. And so Moore nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Right, the pass to Harkless. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. It was just our defense. Obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.